Good morning, everyone. It's Daryl from Royal Temptations. Going to do our check on a few pairings we made last night. I just put them in. Didn't ultrasound these girls or not, anything like that. Just they're getting kind of due, and I'm going to give the Canova snake a shot again. See if he's ready to do his thing. He had 13 months yesterday, just under 800 grams. We'll check on him, and maybe a little update on what Nick's got going on with these Bomb City ball snakes. Pretty nice. He posted a video yesterday. One of them's a pastel, most amazing looking pastel I've ever seen. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go to the first one. It's an Orange Dream Calico Scrambler from Chris Hernan, and paired up to a Super Asphalt we have from Chris Hernan. And ignore that mess behind me. I was cleaning last night. All right, here they are. They've locked in the past. Trying my selfie stick for the first time. I don't normally use this, but alright, no lock. I can see the tails. So we have no lock today. Some shadows here from my lighting. See her tail there next to his head. So they're not locked, but he's on top of her. Dominant position. That's what you want to see. If it's the other way around, if she's on top of him, she's not having no part of it. So this is what we want to see right here. Female on the bottom, male on top, exerting dominance. I put them in last night, late, 11 o'clock before I went to bed. So we're getting started. They've locked before. All right, next up, I'm looking. There's the Canova snake. Oh, let's do this one first. Super Pastel, Inchy Lesser, Het Clown, the one we refer to as Sweet Pea. She's from our very first clutch here at Royal Temptations. This is a holdback. And we have a lock. There we go, right off the bat. All right. That male is I always have to look, Inchy Spot Nose, Yellow Belly, Red Stripe, Het Clown from Rice Reptiles. Great people. They're in conjunction with Canova, as many know. We're trying to hit the clown version here. And obviously everything will be pastel. But I have a nice pastel. So there you go. My pastel in this line here, everything I get out of this stays yellow. I mean, the dad is 5 years old and he's still bright yellow. And that could be the lesser influence in there as well as the Inchy. She's a super. But she's bright yellow, and Dad is as well. So, and I have a few other babies I kept back from this, from that male, and they're also pastel pinstripe, pastel Inchy, yellow. So he seems to hold it well. All right, I'll give you an example of what a pastel that fades looks like. Just before we move out of the Canova snake, this is the pastel clown, and as you can see, not yellow. So it's a duller version of the pastel. There's no other genes in there to help influence like lesser or Inchy, pinstripe. So it's just pastel. So that's what that looks like there. They do brown out, some more than others. Another example, this one's in shed. It is a pastel blade clown. Now look how bright this one is. This was originally sold to me as a killer blade, super pastel. And when I bred it, I got a normal. It's always really bright. She's not as bright as she normally is because she's shedding. But she's still pretty bright yellow. That could be blade influence, obviously. But yeah, that's the difference in pastels, what they can do. All right, and now on to this one is our Pastel GHI TSK Xanthic. Now, you won't get a lot of bright yellows with the TSK Xanthic because it's a black and white snake. So, that's good. You won't be seeing that in this one. But it is with our Canova boy. He's a black pastel Inchy. Those two are allelic. Desert Ghost Pied. Het Clown. And he's never locked before. Oh, he's getting there. He may have finally, look at that. Now that, my friends, would be amazing. That definitely would be a triple het. no doubt, and that's what we want. And we'll test for that clown to see if we hit our first quad hits. Now, the girl is from Steve's Morse. We picked up at Tinley. Obviously, the boy is from Canova. He had his 13-month birthday yesterday, if you want to call it that. We weighed him in at 760 grams. He's been eating ASFs. He's chunked up pretty well in the last few months. I figured I was going to try this. I've been pairing this snake with an... Oh, let me get up here. Oh, I've been pairing that snake with a JSA snake we got from Tinley last year. It's a pied, het clown, orange dream, yellow belly, inchy. Really bright snake. Figure the worst I get is double hets, and I could hit the triple with the testing. He was our backup male, and he's in shed this week. So I said, you know, I'm going to throw that Canova snake in there, give him a chance, and see what happens. And that's all you can do. And if he actually, you know, figures it out, as we say, got to figure it out a little bit, then we might actually hit a chance to hit that quad and get some GHI with the black pastel, GHI with inchy, and have that TSK. We'll get a male back out of that with other hets we could put back to mom next year, or year, you know, when he's a breeding size, and we can get our TSKs and possible hets going forward. In the reptile world, that's pretty acceptable to do for those that are concerned about putting the baby back with mom. If you don't know any better, that's how things are done. You figure out genetics that way. So put back with mom, put back with siblings. That's fine. You won't have the same problems you have in mammals. So I have to get going to work. Thanks for listening. My wife says I have to hold this up higher. She says I'm terrible. That's why I have to use a selfie stick. I tend to look down a little bit. So there you go. There's my mess behind me. Big Steeler fan. Football's over. Baseball's getting ready to start. Like, comment, subscribe. If this is on YouTube, it's also I'm going to throw it up on TikTok for the TikTok people. And I don't know if Instagram lets me post this kind of stuff. But anyway, you guys have a nice day. It's beautiful here in Northwest Indiana. It's been real nice in the 50s here. So this is a nice early spring for us heading into March. Y'all take care.